Generic greetings and welcome back to Prison Architect Warden Mode. In the previous episode, something building, but mainly it was to do with this guy here. This is Ian Conahan, and you can see prisoner number 8133852 has been a bit of a naughty boy because he's got several convictions, most of it murder, or related to that. 74 years in total of incarceration here, and if we go on the character, you can see he is a legendary prisoner. He's from the legendary, which stocks cheese, milk, and this guy, so extremely strong, extremely tough, extremely volatile. In fact, we go over to where is it? Intelligence and informants. We can see it's yeah. Look at that, just big block O text, and that's the guy there. So that's someone we have to worry about. And what I've done is assigned him to Supermax, and because he's got things like fearless and instigator and extremely volatile, he'll kick off for no reason, and because he's fearless, he won't care about the shotgun-toting guard. So what we need to do, or what I will be doing, is locking him up in his own cell, giving him immunities, and just keeping it on guard. And if he wants to kick off, then that's his right, but he's not going to be able to, hopefully, kill a lot of people around here, because that's really what's been happening. There's been a lot of people being taken out. He's got a sort of one-man army thing going on where he's just trying to take out every person on here. I'm just looking around quickly to see if there's any traits that I should be worried about. There's some unknown traits around here, but those could be like snitch and stuff like that, but I can't see any snitches. I mean, the thing is, I'm having a quick cursory glance, 5 seconds. You've got as long as you really need to pause it and watch it, but either way, I can't see anything there. We're going to go over to the left-hand side, and I'll show you the cells we're going to be working on now. So we go down the bottom, and it's mirrored up the top as well. These cells here are set, I believe, as Supermax. Yes, they are Supermax. You can see the slightly different colour gradient there. So what we need to do is make it so that each of these cells is fit for purpose. So we're going to put in a shower head in each one. We're going to put in a bookshelf. We're going to put in the televisions. Basically, everything that a prisoner in here would need to have in order to not boot off all the time. Obviously, they're not going to get everything. It's not possible to put everything in here, like the desk, but that's most things. That'll probably be a grade 7, something like that. But let's go up the top and do something similar. Obviously, we will have to alter the water system and such, because we haven't expanded that. Ideally, I would like to swap it around so we have the shower there, but quite honestly, I'm not spending that amount of time sorting that out. Let's just go to the televisions, put one there, and then the chair, I believe, was there, and then we had a bookshelf there, and then I think it was a radio next to the toilet, which is normally opposite from what we do. Normally, we have it so that the books are next to the toilet, and yeah, maybe that should have been the way to do it if we were going to redo the entire thing, which we, of course, we are not, because that way lies madness. So, have a quick look around here. We've got several prisoners, and we can start recruiting informants, which is the first time we've seen this happen. Previously, there's Christopher Stacey. We've seen them before. I wonder if this guy can recruit as an informant. He can. You can actually recruit Ian as an informant. And I'm going to do that. Now, what happens is they should be released. And strangely, he'll be released as an informant. And we can interrogate them to see, like, to hear what they know. But here's the thing. If that happens, and you do it in the open, everybody knows he's a snitch and he becomes a snitch and he'll become a target. That might be an indirect way of solving the problem. It's not a very nice way, and it's certainly not ethical, but, you know, play devil's advocate for a moment. It could be done. Anyway, what I'm going to do is give him lockdown permanent. So he's always going to be in his cell. Not solitary permanent, lockdown permanent. So he's going to be taken to his cell and kept there. We've got many releases due to parole. And, oh, it's kicking off again. Is that Stacey again? Yep. I think it was. Oh, no, it might be someone around here. I'm not too sure. Either way, what I'm going to do is go on the right-hand side, and we'll have a quick look what we've been working on. So, actually, it's currently sleep time, and we do have on death row Sean, who we do have to put through the process and such. So, what have we got in here? We don't have any people in here yet. That is set to only bring in, is that 20 prisoners? Well, it's bringing in 20 minimum security prisoners. The problem that we have is that it could be opening up for the left-hand side. This is what we discussed previously. Let's have a quick look here. If we go over to deployment now, this is not mid-sec. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to our intake. I'm going to turn off max. I'm going to turn off mid. And I'm only going to bring in... 10 prisoners. I should really check on the right-hand side how many it is. Because I want this cell block to start emptying. I don't want to really bring anyone in because I want to be able to change it. And this is really the only... It's the most efficient way of doing it, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... 20 prisoners actually in here because they're bunk beds. So actually we can bring in 20 prisoners. So we'll do that. We will do that. So we want to say next intake 20. There you go. And £6,000 payment. Excellent. Obviously once we've got this sorted, the kitchen will fire up as well. I'm just going to go over to... now here's a question. Prison labour. We'll assign that there. We haven't got that in there. And we haven't got graded, actually, in this area. It is a 3 grade. You can have a shower head per 4 prisoners. If we just expanded the dorm to the back, would that actually function? That's a question. I've never tried that before. Let's try that. Rooms. Dormitory. Would that now be upgraded? Yes, it is. One TV every 4 prisoners, or a phone booth every 4 prisoners, a bookshelf every 4 prisoners, and a chair for 4 prisoners, and a pool table. Cool. So, 5 bookshelves, it would be 5 bookshelves, I believe. Yeah, it would be 5 bookshelves. We'll do that, and that'll be enough to upgrade that there. If we put lights on it, large windows, we'd also get some grading there. Do I want to do that? We might as well, you know. Make it different. There you go. And that should upgrade that. That's fine. Oh, 1 death today, and it's in the yard as well. Hang on then. Let's have a quick check at this. There's not been any intake so far. So why is this... Hang on. No, it's in the shower, I think. Yeah, it's in the shower. It would make sense because it's just hit that time. So what on earth's happened here? I'm guessing snitch. Alan de Bons. Bonham. Snitch. I did check the traits earlier, and I didn't see any of them. So it must have been one of the hidden traits. Darn. Right, so what I'm going to do, turn off that intake now, closed, so we're not going to receive any people in here. And as you can see, several prisoners now turned up. So we'll just go into the intelligence informants. We can see there is a couple of traits here, but they're unknown. Now, these prisoners will be escorted, one would hope, to these cells. Is there training going on in here? There is training going on in here, but nobody's turned up yet. I'm guessing that's because of the lack of automatic doors around this place. Yes, it is. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this to access only, so they don't go through visitation. I'm going to go into utilities and the door servo, put a door servo there and there. And the reason I'm doing that is that we don't want them... I want this to be automatic doors so they can quickly get in and out through this area. That's quite mandatory, to be honest. I might even go ahead and put some door servos on here. You notice the most efficient thing I've done, or rather the most efficient part of the prison, is the one that makes the money. We need to get people to and from work very quickly because, you know, we're playing the capitalist prison. Anyway, so we've put those in. But the reason I've made this access only is because I only want people going in here if they require access to this room. Now, that also means that when they come along, instead of trying to go through this bit, they'll go through the automatic door. They might have gone through the automatic door anyway, because that is technically the most efficient, and the game should route that way. But we know what this game can be like at times. But anyway, let's just go ahead and put these doors in. So there's another 2 there. Obviously, we'll have another 1 there, and then finally up the top in here. Not that we need the top one, but might as well place them. And there we go. No CCTV around here, which is something we do need to resolve, and I'll probably do that because we've got security over on the right-hand side here, and we'll do that in but a moment. We do have someone stationed in here, that's fine. This is not staff only, they're just going to crack on there. So, what we'll do is we'll just have a quick check on the left-hand side to see if our legendary prisoner has been put in. No. No. Yes, there he is. So in terms of needs, privacy, very good. No food, family exercise, or anything like that. He will kick off eventually, I can guarantee it. We know this is going to happen, but quite frankly, not bothered. He's made his bed, he can lie in it. So, I mean, there's all socio-economic aspects about why he's this way, and maybe it has been reformed and all that sort of thing. But my tolerance is reduced somewhat when they start murdering people in the canteen for almost no reason whatsoever. So, my sympathy extends only so far. Anyway, let's just have a quick look at the intelligence, and we can see that they've got several confidential informants here. I think we've only got the 3, yes we have, including Stacey as well. And also we've got 4, Alex Frost, Paul Stevenson, Christopher Stacey, and Ian Conahan. So you can see the coverage is quite high on Stacey, so we might activate Stacey. Where are they? They are somewhere that it won't tell me because of the way it works. Yeah, that needs to be sorted out. Either way, it's currently sleep time. I'm going to activate them, and you can see there's a little bit of suspicion on Stacey, but they will be escorted to somewhere. Here we go. They're being escorted in here, and we're going to have a little chat with them. A little chat with Stacey. So yeah, that's been activated now. So we're going to gain some information from him. So it'll be most likely things like that. Look, so he's snitching on where stuff's going to be. Look at that. So he's snitching on who's got phones. Oh, there's the preacher. There's the preacher in there. Dale, ghastly alien, Campbell. Preacher. Prisoners extremely charismatic and able to convert others to their religion, giving them spirituality need. Don't think I've seen that before. Also, there's someone apparently who can't be brought to a cell. Why is that? And why have people been assigned to these? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. We'll do that then. 4 prisoners unable to be assigned to a cell. That's quite annoying. Okay, we have a problem. And I'm not too sure why. I didn't over-order the prisoners, like from a catalogue. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. Unless I haven't given enough space in here and it can't handle that many people. It'll be in logistics, room quality. There's the room quality. Current occupation, 12 of 20. So it can handle that. I just don't know why it's... I don't know why it's doing what it is. What I'm going to do, though, I'm just going to crack on building this cell block, or this dormitory. 4 prisoners. So normal security 45, normal security 45, and then medium capacity 68. See, I've been saying that for years, that there should be, I just call it minimum, medium, and maximum. And it's always been minimum, normal, and maximum. But there's not even parity there, look, because it says currently holding 48 prisoners, minimum, normal, max, and then safe capacity, it says is minimum, medium, and maximum. Oh dear, oh dear. Protect custody 4, maximum. We've got 1. Suit max 1. 4, that's 4, 3, 1. Yes, so we've got medium capacity 68. So yeah, it's just maximum capacity we're stuck on. We've just got too many max prisoners, that's all it is. So, quite frankly, I'm just going to, well, see how it goes without it. It might work, it might work, it might not. What I do need to do, though, is hire some more cooks, because quite frankly, it's not going to work otherwise. We'll go in here. We'll lock open that. Obviously, we do need to get that as minimum, and we're going to basically copy the same design. So, walls at the back. We don't need to wall this off, but we've already started doing on the other side, so we've completed that. So I'm not going to go ahead and change it now. Don't see a real reason for that. So it would be... Oh, someone's getting tased. So the beds would be in like this. Like that, you see. All the way along. Obviously, we technically will have to have... Oh, no, we don't have to have that there. I'll remove the other one. Originally, this was a problem because it didn't register as a proper dormitory because of the not being surrounded. So I had to put a door in and then lock it open like that. So I'm just gonna dismantle the door, quite frankly, and we'll save a bit of money there because we don't need it there. It's all one door. It's all one dormitory now. So we're just gonna finish off placing these. This will be another dormitory. The problem is that we do have several prisoners without cells. And I could have this as a mixed dorm for now and just put them in here. That's not a terrible idea. I've heard better, but just for the sake of some place for them to go for now. I mean, I made the problem myself because I didn't assign the room originally, so that was my fault. Totally my fault. But it's just a problem that will grow and grow. However, it has to be said that it's not exactly a game-breaking thing. I mean, if we wanted to, we could just place a holding cell for the time being and just call it done. There'd be no reason to not do that. It'd just be easy and done. So anyway, let's place all that there. Then we'll place the white tiles in there and then there. And that should be that done. I'm going to place some CCTV cameras as well. Here we go. There's several people going in here now. And we should have enough for them to work. Oh, look at the work. There's a lot of people working in here. Making license plates and stuff like that. Let's just have a quick look at grants. We've got Carpentry Apprenticeship Program, which we'll fire up there. Which is produce 10 superior beds. If we go to programs, we can see that under the death row, we've got that going. Spiritual guidance on the go. Parole, alcohol group, pharmacological treatment. Lots of Carpentry Apprenticeship, one interested / qualified. So we'll keep that going. We'll do some. Do we want to do more kitchen safety and hygiene? No, we don't need to do that. Do need to check, make sure parole hearing's fine. Yes, it is. That's okay. Right, so that seems to be functionating. That's good. That's all designated. That's all designated, although it is filthy. So, Sean, we've been delaying this for the last couple of days, so everybody's now going back to their cells. We haven't done a shakedown in quite a while, but I think I'll get this, get the death row out the way. Then we'll do one tomorrow. So, schedule execution. Authorize lockdown and test the facility. See, it's on 95%. That's because there's some amount of prisoners elsewhere around the prison, not locked down, you see. So we'll authorize the lockdown, test the facility completed, assemble execution detail, which is get myself and someone else here. Execution detail being myself and the chief. Obviously, there's the witnesses as well. Can't knock that up to max speed. Nothing in which we can do there. Has been a tunnel detected. Now I can go ahead and look at that while I'm doing this. There's no reason why I can't. It's wouldn't exactly be right. Oh, I think there's a tunnel actually. Can you just give me a couple of minutes? Back in a second. So let's just see if this gets triggered again. Dog doesn't smell it again. Doesn't mean anything. I'll search toilets in that cell. There you go. So where's the chief? Chief's close. The chief's right behind me. There you go. Hi, chief. It's that time again. And this is Quayle's ex-wife. Yeah. Let them in. So in here we've got chair. They're all called chair. No, we've got execution witness, Quayle's victim's family, Quayle's ex-wife. Lots of members, actually. Lots of members coming in here. Anyway, so he's meeting with his... Well, there's everybody together. Myself, the chief, and Quayle's priest. We will escort the prisoner to the facility. Will he actually follow us wherever we go? Could actually take him for a bit of fresh air since he's not seen it for a while. take it in. Let me go back. Still think we should have a green texture for this. And then escort it in. And there we go. Sean Quill, prison number 8693883. Sentenced for 87 years, including multiple crimes, including murder, rape, attempted murder, rape, grievous bodily harm, attempted murder, and then obviously rioting, assault, perjury already served. Likelihood of clemency 9%. It's below the state conviction rate. Click. And there we go. Dismiss staff and witnesses, and that's it. All done. I think that's the third, or probably the third prisoner. So yeah, we've gone through here. We've executed in the facility. Monday execution of Sean Quayle carried out 5:55, scheduled by electric chair, $10,000 received. So thankfully, no, it's not popped up and said, oh well, actually that person was innocent, which is obviously something we definitely would not want to read. Oh my good grief. Yeah, apparently this is a way they like going, is it? Okay. Yeah. We tried having this as access only and it was a bit of a nightmare. Although, actually, no, it shouldn't be too bad. Having that as access only might not be too bad because we have got automatic doors on the centre here. So we'll probably leave it as that and we'll see if it works a bit better. Yeah, they are now flowing properly through this. Whoa, look at all that. That's a lot of people in here. Putting more automated doors on the prison would actually be quite good because we'd get, well, we'd just get a lot more. We get a lot more. Someone leaving? Where's he? Where's he going? That's not good. That should be staff only. How is he getting there? Because it's not staff only. That's why. Okay, that should have been staff only for a while, and it hasn't been. Interesting. I was wondering why people were wandering around out there. Anyway, yeah, it would be interesting to change things up and have it with automated door servos on most of the doors, because it would probably free up a lot of guards. But anyway, I think we are going to leave it there. Next episode, we'll probably finish the facility off, honestly. I think it would be a case of putting some CCTV cameras around this area, because we just haven't done it. We need to have this room done, which is going to be another workshop. But generally, that's about right. In terms of capacity, 187, we still haven't got cell block D done, but we're not going to be getting that done. There is no plans to expand it north or south. I think this facility has run its course. The idea really was to play in Warden mode, which I'm thoroughly enjoying, and I will be playing this some more, guaranteed. Well, you know, unless something calamitous happens. But, yeah, I definitely want to play more in Warden mode. But, yeah, we'll speak about that more later on. Next episode, as I said, we'll finish off the right-hand side, put some CCTV monitors and cameras around, and just generally call it a day. But let's see how it goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.